Hey Rob, this is Matt. Just wanted to go ahead and follow up from our brief Twitter conversation yesterday. I had asked you, had you ever thought about creating any type of information products or downloadable programs for aspiring comedians and actors? You thought it was a killer idea, so I wanted to give you some insight and valuable information that I know will help you because you're a seasoned expert in this field and you have a lot of knowledge that you could contribute to an aspiring comedian or starting actor that would probably save them a lot of time, money, and frustration and hard knocks. I think we both know that. So I was brainstorming a little bit about just different products and programs that you could put informational product marketing. That's one of my areas of passion and expertise, just about taking your advice and reaching a community to create a bigger impact. And I just feel that that's what maybe you're looking to do. So as an example of a training course, you might have a 4-module private membership site as an example. And in this membership site, let's say you have these modules. The first module could be about the creation process, or how you, Rob Schneider, how you actually create your jokes, or what do you do to get inspired, or how are you productive. Everything about the mental toughness or what it takes to be a successful comedian or aspiring actor. I mean, that could easily be a great module or module 1. Module 2, how to command the stage. It could be all about stage presence or delivery of the jokes in front of a crowd, how to react and respond. Obviously, you're much more familiar in a comedic setting than I am. I do a lot of public speaking myself, but you've got just crazy experience in that field which could benefit young comedians or even stage actors for that matter. So I hope you're, I hope that kind of gives you an idea of just maybe some of the ways. Now, within this DVD training program that you might be able to create, you could also have the transcripts of this program. You could also have an MP3 download in the same section because people like to consume content in different places, sometimes at work, sometimes at the library, sometimes at home in the car. So you can give them access to this information in many different forms so they can learn. You might even have a checklist after everything is said and done. So, okay, you've learned about the creation process, what a successful Hollywood actor and comedian does, and here's the checklist. Do this, do this, do this, do this. Make sure you cover these grounds, these grounds. That could be for every module. Now, I gave you 4 modules as an example, but you've probably got the process broken down very, very thoroughly, but it's about communicating your real-world experience and your knowledge into a palatable form for these aspiring actors and comedians. I personally, I'm really excited for you because I think this is a win-win product in and of itself, regardless of what you decide to do with it, whether you command a small investment or you just give it away for free. That's obviously your prerogative. Now, in terms of, let's say, on your website, I noticed that your website was, or at least something wasn't right on your website. It was going toward your web developers page, so maybe you're getting that reconstructed. But on your website somewhere, you should have what's called an email capture form and an opt-in box, along with a special offer. So maybe you offer a free report. So young comedians are coming to your website, right? You offer this free report called The 5 Biggest Mistakes Young Comedians Should Avoid When Starting Out, or something like that, more like a consumer guide from you talking to this aspiring actor or comedian, just some of the life experience that you have to give. I mean, I think that would be very, very incentive if I saw that on your website and I was an aspiring comedian. Hey, let me learn from Rob. He's obviously a big success. So they put their name and email and they get this form, they get this downloadable report or PDF, and it's literally you answering some of the more commonly asked questions that you've received throughout your career from these, these comedians starting out. And then you could also deliver certain bullet points on the homepage of your website. So you have the title, like I mentioned before, just as an example, 5 of the biggest mistakes you must avoid when just starting out in comedy. And then maybe you have 3 bullet points underneath that basically tell this person what's in it for me, right? So what can they expect to learn? The number 1 biggest mistake to avoid when blank, or the secrets most comedians don't know about blank. Just something to really entice them, because online, your list is your biggest asset. Email list, that is. Twitter followers are great. Facebook fans are fantastic, but nothing compares in terms of a strong following like an email list. So your email list is your biggest asset. Plus, if you decide to monetize that, it's relatively simple to do. You've got a great, valuable product and program in different ideas that you can easily convey. If you need other examples, on my blog at dcincome.com/blog, we offer a whole host of different products, everything from very low barrier offers. I even have a free report on there myself, so I like to practice what I preach. But we also have other offers for like coaching programs, DVD trainings. I even have high-end offers to where people can actually spend the day with me and literally suck the information out of my brain. I can train them and their staff, or whoever it is, to create additional sources of passive revenue. So depending on how you want to structure your brand and your business online, you could have separate tiers for your program. So let's say an entry point could be this free report, this information where they get a lot of great value from a world famous comedian and successful actor, and then from there they can take the next step where maybe they want to invest in your training program. Maybe a portion of the proceeds could go to your charitable organizations that you have, your foundation. And then from there, you can graduate them up, or depending on what ideas you have in mind. As I mentioned, I have different experiences, like a total immersion day where they can actually spend one-on-one time, either over the phone or in person, and you can literally charge whatever you choose, whatever your time is worth. So just some ideas to get the juices flowing. But I think that it would be a great way to serve the community. Plus, listen, if you ever need any help, you know where I am in terms of Twitter. But I think that it's a great way to start. In terms of information product development, you can have everything from iPhone applications to ebooks to even webinar series, audio programs, kind of like a DVD training membership site like we were talking about, where you are speaking and you're on video, plus they get the PDF transcripts. They also get MP3 audios, as well as a checklist that they can go. And then once they complete this course, obviously that's going to accelerate their learning, prevent hard knocks, save them time, money from an experienced actor and professional like yourself. So again, hopefully this finds you well and it made a lot of sense. If you have any questions, let me know. But otherwise, I think you have a huge market that definitely could utilize and benefit from your experience. And I think that it's a win-win situation for everyone. So thanks, Rob. I'll talk to you soon.